Sweating to the truth, nothing but the truth. Put my hands on the Bible, y'all point me to the booth. Sweating to the truth.
Yo, what's going on, man? So I got a good one for you all today, bro. So I came across this interview on Instagram of Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden. It was done about a year ago, but I'm assuming it must have resurfaced. I don't know. But Nicki Minaj really said some things in here that had my mind racing. It had me thinking, and I said I gotta do a video on that because that's so relevant to what's going on and what's happening in hip-hop and what we see with hip-hop in the culture today. But without further ado, let's tap in.
I had a conversation with Future one time in the studio, and he said something that I will never forget, and he laughed while he said it. He was like, yeah, you know, people be thinking I do so many, like people be thinking I'm really doing a lot of drugs because I rap about it all the time. But they don't even be knowing I'm a lightweight. I said, in my head. Because there are a lot of people that are huge Future fans, for instance. And that's how they're going to feel closer to him because they're doing what they're hearing him rap about. Not knowing that he's not
on it like that.
Not like that, no.
Straight up pawns in a rap game, bro. Just here to mislead through entertainment. All of them. Nicki Minaj, pretty sure Joe Budden included in that. Majority of the rappers today and in the past have always just been pawns. Not all of them. Now, not all of them. But majority of them have just been pawns in the rap game, here to mislead our youth. Y'all know how y'all always saying what to leave behind when the new year is approaching? Well, I have an idea. Whatever does not contribute to the community in a positive way, let's leave that behind in 2023 because I'm sick of it and I know y'all are too. And the only way that we can move forward and go ahead is to get a lot of these folks out the way. Just get them out the way. Pray for them, love them from a distance, but they got to get out the way. And what's crazy to me, bro, is that record execs, they put millions of dollars to push certain songs out, to get them out all across the world. But they will not allow their own children to listen to that type of music.
I done had an employee, a black employee at RCA Records before, call around the whole country to advocate to get OT Genesis, I'm in love with the Coco music played. You know what I'm saying? When that song was out, this when I was signed to RCA. And after they finished doing that and calling every radio station in the country, they looked at me and said, I don't even let my own kids listen to that.
Wow.
But this is just their job. They look at it like it's just their job.
It's capitalism.
It's capitalism at its finest, bro.
Now that should tell you something right there, bro. And what Nicki Minaj said, the main reason for this video is this right here. What Nicki Minaj said, though, bro, really had me thinking. It really had me thinking about Future and Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD literally told Future that it was him that inspired or influenced him to experiment with lean as early as the 6th grade. And it'd be crazy to me, bro, how people just say, oh, it's just music, it's not harming anybody. Bull crap. I beg to differ. Juice WRLD is dead right now, bro, because of that. And what did he die from? Oxycodone and codeine toxicity. Now, I'm not blaming that on Future. I'm not blaming that on Future. But we would be sitting up here and lying if we're saying that Future some way, somehow didn't have his hand in that, bro. And the only thing that he could say to that was, oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. How many more people have I influenced to do this? How many more people are listening to this and doing this because I'm saying it is cool?
Future regrets his influence on Juice WRLD, and the reason why will truly shock you. One of the first things that Juice WRLD told Future when they met up to make their 2018 record World on was that Future had influenced him to try lean. Juice WRLD told Vulture.com, that's the first thing I told him. He was just like, wow. He kind of apologized. Future later reacted to this situation in an interview with Rolling Stone magazine, saying, quote, when he told me that, I was like, oh, what have I done? It really bothered me. It bothered me a lot. More than I thought it would bother me when he told me that. How many other 6th graders did I influence to drink lean? This really messed me up for a minute. It's all I could think about. Like, damn, what have I done? What have I done to other people?
Nonetheless, continue to drop more and more. So just miss me with the it's just music, bro. Juice WRLD said in a radio interview that he started as early as his freshman year, but as he came up on music like Futures, that was the thing that helped continue that cycle go on.
For example, my freshman year, I ran into some Percocets my freshman year, 14, 15 years old, 13, 14, whatever the age is. I ran into some Percocets my freshman year. Calling me and my homie Clucks, right? 2 years later, 3 years later, Future dropped 56 Nights. By the way, Future is the GOAT. Future dropped 56 Nights. Niggas is hitting my phone like, well, you get all them perks from them Zans, like, because of some music. And like I said, I don't know if I said this earlier in here or in some having a convo with somebody else, but hearing that music at such a young age, nigga, I was trying to sip lean in 6th grade. Listening to Dirty Sprite 1 and True Story. So it's like, it's the people that doing that shit, they like getting high and they going through stuff and they like addicted. Like, and then there's the people that do it for trends. And for the people that's really in it, it's not as easy as seeing somebody die and be like, oh my God, that's a wake-up call, I'm gonna stop. It'll make you think like, damn, I don't want that to happen to me. But at the same time, you already addicted. Your body is screaming for that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So nah, it ain't just music. Again, miss me with that. It's not just music. This stuff is very influential with the power to sway positively or negatively, especially when it comes to the younger generation with the kids, because they're so impressionable. So we can't just go blaming everything on the parents. Of course, the parents takes 100% responsibility for what their kids get into or they don't. But we also must hold all areas and sectors of society that promote and push that stuff out there on these kids, because they know that these kids don't know better. What about the kids who don't have decent role models? What about the kids who don't have their parents? You know what I'm saying? That's grown up in foster care and things of that nature. What about them? And especially within the Black culture, how it seems like everybody is in and on and with this type of music. It's hard for a child to get away from that, bro.
See, when it comes to heavy metal and rock and roll, everybody's not in on it. When it comes to Black culture, the church is in on it, the politicians are in on it, the schools in on it, the neighborhoods in on it, community centers in on it, the coaches in on it, the parents are in on it, the gang members, everybody is in on it when it comes to Black culture. It's not the case in any other culture. Those things are pastimes in other cultures. Rock and roll and heavy metal, emo, goth, and all that kind of stuff. Those things aren't endorsed by the rest of the culture because they still have to function. So it's a structured environment. Imagine a culture where you see all the folks that are supposed to be the respected in the community, the leaders, they're supposed to be revered, and they're all indulging in the culture. I just think it's just a part of Black culture.
But Jesus is the answer, people. If we repent and turn to him, he will restore our land. The Bible literally says that Jesus came to give life and life abundantly. But if we continue to keep going in the direction that we're going, then we're going to reap death and destruction. That same Bible verse says the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So it's up to us. Either choose life or choose death. But it will be in your best interest to choose the former. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace, love. I'm out.
Swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. Put my hands on the Bible, y'all point me to the booth. Swear to